Good morning. I was looking for golf clubs. She said you might be cleaned out already.
Golf clubs are gone.
All the golf clubs are gone?
Yeah.
Dang, what happened? Someone just...
Just gave them a glance.
So,
Some Callaways, Titleist, things like that, and just post.
160. What is up, YouTube? What is going on, everybody? It's Casey coming at you with another Letter Down golf video. Guys, in today's video, I am headed out to some garage sales. It's Saturday morning, so that's the first part of the video. That's what you'll see. Going out looking for, golf clubs I can find very cheap so I can flip online, places like eBay and whatnot. Guys, if you're new to the channel, that is what I do on the channel. I go around looking for golf clubs. Usually try to find ones that are worth a ton of money or worth a decent amount, and I try to pay as least amount as I can. And that's why I go to garage sales and thrift stores and try to find Facebook Marketplace deals. And that is what you're going to find in today's video. So guys, I'm taking y'all along for the ride. Hope you enjoy. And then when we're done, I'm coming right back into the garage and kind of give you a highlight of the stuff that I did find. So enjoy, and we'll see you out there. Good. I saw some putters laying on the table here.
Yes, putters. If you're a golfer, even this might interest you.
Okay. Golfers die. What is that?
That's a range finder distance, and that's a ball marker.
Okay, all right, that's cool. Yeah. I got an electrical one, but I definitely might be interested in your clubs here.
Yeah.
How much you asking for
$3 a piece.
$3 a piece? Yeah. I can do that. Tailor-made smoke. All right, I can do that. You want me to come around there or stay right here?
I think this is a good driver for you.
Okay. Oh, it's pretty nice. Yeah, that's a burner. Burner
Yep.
2.0. Oh. It's got the hydrogen. How much are you asking for that?
25.
25. Would you take 20?
Yeah.
I could do that.
Yeah.
20.
You got
Just
it.
the only one you want to sell?
Yeah. I've got a couple sets when my sons come. Sometimes
Okay.
I don't bring their clubs.
Yeah, I can do that. Is that really that? That's cool. How much you asking for that thing?
I don't know. Maybe $5 for that and the two carats.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I've never seen that before. I mean, like that, like someone tried to paint on it, but I might do some research. Good morning. How you doing? Good. Let's come look at your clubs. Excellent. $10. Not bad. It's a nice bag. Man, that's... Jimmy Johnson. You want $10 for it?
Yep.
All right, I can do that.
Okay.
You don't have any men's clubs for sale?
Sorry?
Any men's clubs for sale?
I'm not sure what he has left next door.
Okay.
I know somebody heard about him yesterday and grabbed.
Hey, how y'all doing? Good morning. I was looking for golf clubs. She said you might be cleaned out already.
Golf clubs are gone.
All the golf clubs are gone?
Yeah.
Dang, what happened? Someone just
Oh, I sold them yesterday.
sold them yesterday? Dang. All right.
I sent it out an email to Robert and
Someone, oh, you said in the neighborhood?
neighborhood, the golf
Gotcha.
clubs. And,
Someone bought them up. I don't blame them. There's some decent balls in here.
there's probably all kinds of treasures in there.
Yeah. How much?
I don't think there's any water balls.
How much for a bag?
It's $5 for the whole box.
$5 for the whole box. Oh, man. I got some. I said all kind of treasures might be in here. So, all right, we'll do that. That's good. We got some gloves. How much is a glove?
It was $4.
$4. Okay. A foot joy. All right. I'll do the box for $5. That's fine. All right, guys. I'm just gonna let you know. I saw a Vokey wedge from the corner here that about blinded me. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna go look at. I saw one golf club in here from the road that I was looking at.
I want to sell it the whole set.
Nah, I figured you say that. How much you want for the whole set?
$150.
Oh, $150.
There's balls and tees and everything in there.
I got you. I will pass then. It's a pretty bulky wedge though. All right, thank you, man. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Later on today, I found a Facebook Marketplace deal for $60. It was a killer deal. So
I'm good.
kind of got a little bit of clip of me picking this stuff up.
60 is good.
Yep.
All right, there we go. I saw it looked like a pretty decent set.
I was about to say, I have no idea.
Yeah, I can see them from the picture. They look good. So
Works for me.
$60, awesome. Thank you
you.
so much. I appreciate it. All right.
That was a really
too.
good pickup, but I will let you know there is no sim driver underneath that golf club head cover.
Nah, man, that's cool.
Yeah, I've done a job for.
Oh wow, you got them right here. Okay.
Yeah, one of my bosses, and he was moving out, and he was like, "If you want these things, man, take them." I was like, "I sure will." So I know there's some nicer clubs, some
Yeah.
drivers and things like that, which I really don't golf like that, man. I don't know too much about it. I just know
Okay.
what a
There you
driver
go.
is, a wedge, you know.
I could tell from your pictures, like you have that, the big berth in there, and then I could.
Yeah, I mean, there's like, I think I counted them.
There's the hammer
There was
driver.
like 63,
Okay,
and I sold one of my bigger threes, so
how's that chipper?
it's probably 59 to 60,
Okay.
something like that.
Okay. So raw spin mill wedge. I film stuff. I'll find it too. I go around looking for stuff, and I could tell like there was a ping.
Yeah, I know there's a place, someone told me again, Play It Again Sports.
Yeah,
They told me to take it all there, but I was like, man,
take the long haul.
it's just an hour away from me buddy and you those. So I was just like, screw it. Somebody will probably buy something on Facebook.
Yeah, nah, you're. It's $160. That ain't bad. I saw. What did I see in here?
Which I know he had a lot of putters, but he had just got rid of putters. I was like,
Oh, did he? No worries.
nicer putters.
I saw one putter in here. I could tell from the picture. I was like,
It was a pink.
yeah, it was a pin in here. I saw that, and then I think you got a Nike in here. These old shows. What is this, a 96, 97?
It's a 98.
98?
Yeah, that was 12 years, man.
What is
I
that?
bought the 400 just right out, and I just use this for hunting.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff
Yeah,
like that.
These are good trucks.
Yeah, it's got four-wheel drive.
Nice.
So I just use it for four-wheel drive.
All right, yeah, that's cool. Ping pickle. So, you really have this driver in here. Those the Nike drivers. Is that in here? Yeah, you do. I see.
Like I
Okay.
said, man, I don't know what's in there.
You're
I
good.
just looked at them, just gave them a glance.
So-
Seen those Callaways, some Titleist, things like that, and just posted.
No, 160.
Yeah,
No,
that'll work
that's
for
good.
me.
I can do it. That's fine.
All right, guys. After the yard sales, I stopped by a Goodwill and just going over some clubs in here. There's a 7 wood with a Pro Force shaft on it. Looks pretty good. Here's a really nice like mid mallet Nancy Lopez women's putter. I thought about getting this thing. It did need a grip. The grip was missing off of it. Moving on, I did find this minty ping eye 2-1 or driver. This thing has the scuff marks from maybe a green pad from being on the driving range, but it did clean up very well. Very nice club. A few clubs in here, a little mid mallet putter. It looked kind of cool. Sometimes these things do okay on whatnot, but ended up leaving that. And then just looking around the bin to see if there's anything else. Of course, Ping Eye 2 was coming home with me. There's a couple of zebra putters, alien putter over there on the side. I feel like that might have been a donation I made a few months ago. Here's a really cool putter too. I'm not sure who was that made by. Kind of an answer style. Looked neat. Did not look it up. I did put it back. There's a Northwestern putter in here. Model 400. Still putting that back. But thought it was kind of cool. There's a steelhead 4-iron. Almost bought this. I mean, that club right there retails on eBay from like $15, $25. Cleveland 6-iron tour action. Like I said, I think some of these might have been something I donated in the past because they look familiar. But yeah, just looking around, see if there's anything else. There's this really cool Prodigy 4-iron. I've never seen this, like a half-shaped moon-looking club with the face. Looks really cool. Did leave it, but yeah, I thought it was kind of cool to share. All right, guys, if you can see, I am loaded down. This is a different day. This is now Monday, and I got to unload this because I was so tired from yesterday. I did not feel like unloading it last night. So I'm going to load this, and then we kind of check out what we got in that big stash from that one big buy. So let's see what we got. All right, guys, so I got everything in the garage now. So I'm kind of going to go over everything with you. I mean, the garage sale, I did miss out on a few things, and I did find a few things. So it was kind of like, I don't know, it was okay. So, but the Facebook Marketplace deal was the best thing of all. There's a ton of golf clubs, probably like 50 to 60 clubs. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you what I found. All right, guys, it's a little dark in here, but I think you can probably see mostly everything. So the first thing I think, at least, that I picked up was this right here. This is a TaylorMade white smoke putter. So for $3, couldn't beat that. It's got the original TaylorMade paint job on there, which does get chipped up really bad. Not a bad score. And it came also with this nice 3.0 Top Flight, a little heel shafted putter. So not bad for $3. I mean, these things sell for 10, 15 bucks. And then we got a Max Fly Varsity women's set. It's got 2 hybrids and irons for 10 bucks with the bag. Couldn't beat that. The bag actually is pretty decent. The cart light, little 4 or 5 divider, bag. Not bad. I think later on in the video, I may have put a clip in here, but I picked up this TaylorMade Burner 2.0 set for 60 bucks. It was really good stuff. I mean, we got a 4-iron through pitch and wedge. I've actually played this set before. The set's actually worth about $200. Someone did reshaft these with a Project X 6.0 shaft, which is kind of weird. I'm trying to get it to refocus here, but that's kind of weird. I guess you would say that's an upgrade. And then had some really decent wedges in there. Got a Mizuno MPT-10 wedge. It's a 60-degree lob. The Cobra, I've never seen this one, but this one's decent. King Cobra Pure, 52 degree. That was decent. And then you got a TaylorMade ZT, excuse me, a TaylorMade ZTP TP wedge. These are always really cool. I've actually hit these. They hit good. And another bulky wedge. The Cleveland a VFG RTX3, 56 degree. So not a bad score. Came with a ping bag. You can see that, but the ping bag has some issues. There's a logo on it too. But unfortunately, it does have one of the legs are bent, so that's not gonna work. So let's sell that. And then we got the big haul that I had from buying a $160 haul from the Facebook Marketplace deal. Like I drove, I don't know, 30 minutes out the way from where I was at to get this. Definitely worth it. I mean, you see there's a Nike Lucky 13460 driver in there. There's a Titleist D910 D2 driver. I've never seen this before. It's a Speed Gold 12.5 degree driver. Then you got the TaylorMade Rescue. This is the TP version too of this thing. It's a little dinged up, but you got TP on the toe. So it's usually worth a little bit more. And you did have this in there too. This thing's really cool. I may even take this out and try it out because I'm gonna go out and practice here in a little bit. But the Ping Pick 'em Up L Scottsdale putter, it goes for it. I knew I saw this in the picture. And I know I wasn't scared about spending $160 because some of this was not, I've already thrown some of it into a Goodwill pile, but this right here, I thought so comp in the screen goes for like $100. So not bad. I got the newer style. I think this is a 2021 Big Bertha, I think at least. The Rev, I think that's a newer Big Bertha sandwich, and those usually are worth a pretty good amount. Titleist Raw 60 degree or 50 degree wedge. Those are cool. These are also really cool. I've come across these over the last 5-7 years. I've been flipping golf clubs. This is a Wish-On Golf. I mean, they do actually, Wish-On makes some really good golf clubs. I mean, they do sell pretty good too on eBay. So I thought that was a pretty good set in there. What else we got? I know we had another Nike. There was a TaylorMade R7 Ti fairway wood. There is a full set of these Cleveland high boards in here too, the HB3s. These things do really well on eBay for me. Like, I want to say they have the Regular Flex graphite shafts I could probably put online for like $200. So making this score even better. And then we got the Thomas Golf. These actually are good clubs too. I sell them all day on eBay. And there's 2 of them actually. There's a 7. There's a 5. So more of those would be great. There was another Vokey in here. Another 50 degree Vokey. Always sell those on my Whatnot shows. If y'all want to check that out. Whatnot, I'm usually on 2-3 times a week. There was another good club in here. Where'd they go? I did have a whole set of these Infinities. Like, I know Infinity's not like the best club. They had like brand new grips on them, and they all have graphite shafts. So I think it should be a decent club to probably flip. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna use it. And then what else was in here? There's a Ping U-Edge down there. That was pretty good. All right, guys. Last but not least, I had a couple more items to show y'all that I did have. And one was the Burner Superfast 2.0. I got it for 20 bucks. Yeah, he wanted 25. I said 20. And he didn't care. So, I mean, 20 bucks, $25. And I did flip it already. It went for 60 bucks. These are usually pretty good. I mean, like, I've sold it for 60 minus the 20. That leaves you 40 minus fees in a box. I made like maybe 25, 30 bucks. So that's a decent margin for me. So I don't know if I'm going to get beat up for like saying, $5 under his asking price. So from people who think I lowball, so whatever. This also was cool. This ain't a golf club, but this was, I'll pick up other items, but this was a 1978 Star Wars speeder, land speeder from the original movie. Episode 3, I think. I'm not a big Star Wars geek, but I do like Star Wars. And you got C-3PO. That's C-3PO, right? Not R2-D2. I always get them mixed up. And then we get Yoda. But yeah, these are original characters or like figures from the movie. So I actually looked this up on eBay. It sells for anywhere from like 30 to 50 bucks. So not bad for $5. I was not gonna say no. And then we got a full box of treasure, is what the guy said. There's all kind of treasures. Really wasn't a lot of treasure in here. There was just pretty much a lot of golf balls, but I have linked it together. There is actually, I bagged them. Yeah, I mean, there's about, oh man, there we go. So I've actually bagged them. There's like about 2 dozen of Pro V1s in here. And I got a whole dozen sitting right here. I mean, what I'm gonna do is probably run these on Whatnot. Got a bunch of Top Flights. We got a few Nikes. It's like a dozen of Nikes. But I want to say there was 2 dozen of Pro V1s. All in that one. I'm about to fall. Don't fall. Yeah, about a dozen. You can't really see it. It's okay. So if you want to join me on Whatnot, because I'm gonna run them all on Whatnot, probably starting at anywhere from $1, or I'll just start them at like, usually you get about 12 bucks a dozen, $1 a ball. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. I do appreciate you watching. If you liked it, don't forget the like button. It does help me out. Subscribe if you want to see more content. I try to bring at least 1 to 2 videos a week. But again, appreciate y'all watching. See you on the next one. See ya.